But allow me to say two more things so that I can conclude. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great nation. We have a great nation. It is our duty and responsibility to make it greater. I listen a lot to what people say about the present and the future of our country. I listened to one gentleman who retired the other day after working, I think, for 40, 50 years. And he wants to be president. And I listened to him say, Kenya is a failed state. And I asked myself, so for 40 years, you have been working in a failed state? So you want to be president of a failed state? Really? You want us to entrust you to the leadership of a country you don't believe in, to a people you don't believe in? And just for the record, companies like Lindsay, Liaison, an exchange like Nairobi Stock Exchange, the best listed stock exchange last year in Africa, they don't exist in failed states. I listened to another group of friends and Kenyans, brothers and sisters, who say Ruto must go. And for sure, just like those who were there before me, my time will come and I will go. Just like those who were there before me did. But respectfully, sirs, madams, let me ask you. So, what are your reasons for this Ruto must go? I'm sure it's not because of the spelling of his name. Maybe because you don't agree with the ideas, the policies, and the plan he has for our nation, which is okay. But please, would you kindly favor us with your counter plan, with your alternative plan? Because the more I listen, the more it is sloganeering. It's not about a plan, it's not about an alternative plan. And, hey, we cannot replace a plan you don't like with nothing. And I hear my brothers and sisters say, let Ruto go, then we will figure out. And we will tell you what is the alternative plan later. We cannot tell you now. To me, that sounds like the wash conmanship. Because if you seriously have a plan that does better on the economy than I have, that does better on health than I have, that does better on creating jobs than I have, that does better on education than I have, you should be bold enough to tell us. One term, Kasongo, Ruto must go, is not enough. And we are going to have a candid conversation. Nobody is going to corner us. Sorry, guys. You have to come up with a better plan. Slongaliering is not enough. The more I listen to them, the more they tell us, oh, let's go back to NHIF. Oh, let's go back to the old model, the NHIF that never worked. Let's go back to the old funding model that crippled our university education. Oh, let's abolish housing. Let's do away with SHA. And to me, they sound like people who are accustomed to the status quo, the usual, the familiar, the no change. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great nation. It is our duty to make it greater. Thank you very much. God bless you, and I thank you.
A round of applause for His Excellency. A round of applause for His Excellency. Come on, we can do better than that. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. And that now will bring us, let's take our seats, please, kindly. That will bring us now to the climax of this session, which is the bell ringing. And allow me, Your Excellency, to invite the following to just flank you as we now get to the bell ringing. And I'll invite the CS Mbadi, CS Soipantuya, Mr. Tom Mulwa, CMA Chairman August Mohammed, NSC CEO Frank Mwiti, and NSC Chairman Kiprono Kitoni to flank you as we now get to the bell ringing session, which will be done by His Excellency. So once he has the bell, present it to His Excellency, we then shall proceed to the bell ringing, which is the climax, which will be the listing of the Lindsay Finco 003 Talanta Sports Infrastructure backed security. So at the count of 10, we will then have the bell ringing. If we can have the countdown, and I would want us to count together. 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
The bell. Congratulations, and that now is the listing of the Lindsay Finco 003 Talanta Sports Infrastructure Asset-Backed Security now trading. And with your permission, Your Excellency, allow me